A Trip to Rio, read by Carson Follett, illustrated by Penny Weber. Focus question. How does Julia's attitude change during the story? Julia and her family waited to get into the stadium. The huge crowd made her nervous. She did not remember Rio de Janeiro being so busy last time her family visited from New York. It's because of the Olympics, her cousin Gabriella said. They finally got to the sea. Julia heard different language all around her, from Chinese to Russian. Her family spoke Portuguese so fast that Julia could not understand. She felt alone. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is the second largest city in the country of Brazil. It is known for its food, music, beach, and lively celebration. The open night festival began. Everyone screamed and cheered. Julia wanted to be excited too, but the sea was so far away that she could barely see. The loud music made her head hurt. Julia had been looking forward to this trip to Rio. It was the rare chance to see her cousin and other family members. Now she just wanted to go home. The next morning was quiet. Suddenly, Gabrielle burst into Julia's room. Her little brother, Jazz, followed. There's another Olympic event today, she said. Julia did not really want to go. Her head began to hurt again, but she smiled and got ready. The families walked through the shady street in Gabriella's neighborhood. The block ended at the park. Gabriella grabbed Julia's hand and ran through the trees. They came out on a beach. Julia stopped and stared. Rio was beautiful. Tall buildings stood along the water. A big mountain rose behind them. That's Sugarloaf Mountain, Gabriella said. White sails float on a blue bay. It was the Olympic boat race. Julia's head ran away. The next day, Julia ran to the Gabriel's room. We're going up the Sugarloaf Mountain, she said. They rode a cable car hanging high above the city. Gabriella was scared to be up so high, but Julia stared out the window. The white city stood between blue water, green jungle, and tall gray mountain. Rio's mountain. Rio is surrounded by a dome-shaped mountain. Sugarloaf is the steepest. Concoverdo Mountain is the tallest. 125 foot, 38.1 meter statue called Christum Redeemer stands at its top. They went to a big market. The mangoes were wonderful. This is what they're supposed to taste like, Papa said the Portuguese. At home, they spoke English, but in Rio, Julia liked to speak Portuguese. They went to the Olympic swimming pool to see a race. Charles kept shouting, "Go Brazil! Brazil is not even in this event." Gabriel finally said, "Oh," Charles said. He grinned at Julia. "Go America!" Julia laughed. It was Julia's last day in Rio. Gabriela said, "We're going to Grandma's and Grandpa's. Then we will go to an Olympic football game." Julia remembered her first night in Rio. She didn't want to go back to the stadium. Grandpa opened the door to greet them. Suddenly, everything seemed familiar. Julia remembered visiting their house when she was 5. Grandpa taught her to samba. She had laughed and laughed. They ate Grandma's fish water or bean stew. Julia sat next to Grandpa. Fish water is the traditional bean stew with pork and spicy sausages, considered the national dish of Brazil. It cooks for many hours. It's usually safe for a special family celebration. "I don't want to go to the football game," Julia whispered, and Grandpa leaned close. Opening night was too loud. The crowd was too big. "I'm scared to go." "Don't worry, my Julia," Grandpa said. "A football game. All Brazilians are family." At the stadium, Julia held Gabriela and Grandpa's hand. The crowd seemed even louder when Brazil took a shot. Everyone gasped when the frizzy blew the whistle. Everyone yelled. When Brazil ran toward the goal, everyone cheered. Julia got caught up in the game. The crowd made exciting. She cheered too. Then Brazil got a score. Goal. The whole stadium roared. Julia would never forget the sound. Grandpa lifted Julia in the air. Together they sang with the crowd. Brazilian football. Football or soccer is the national sport of the Brazil. Brazilian players are among the best in the world. Brazil is also known for its passionate fans. They have many songs and chants to support their teams. Connections. Writing. Imagine you're Julia and are visiting Rio de Janeiro for the Olympic Games. Write the postcard home to your teacher. Tell about what you saw and what you did there. Social studies and art. Make a poster about Brazil. Include a map and information about your country. Present your poster to your class.